Hi guys, it's me, Pamela, also known as Dawn Gloves. I just wanted to take a quick moment to tell you about my day, and something really cool happened today. So, most of you probably don't know, um, I lost my dad when I was about 4 years old, and after that happened, we'd lost touch with his family. In fact, I didn't know much about them except I knew I had at least one aunt and one uncle. And they tried to stay in touch over the years for a while, but time passed and people moved and things like that, and we just somehow we lost touch. And I had always wondered if I had more family out there on my dad's side. Well, fast forward to the 2000s, and want to say it was 2019 is when I did the ancestry DNA test, and got a few hits here and there, but most of it was people on my mom's side, on her side of the family, and I already knew it was, confirmed a lot of information that I already had there. Some hits did come up for my dad's side, but I didn't have enough information to try to make connections to understand the names that were coming up. And so it kind of sat dormant there for a while until 2022. That fall, I received a message from a woman who was saying that I was her closest match. She had been adopted and was looking for her birth family. And when I looked at our DNA match, I mean, it was like at 99% that we were blood relatives and likely first cousins. And it was all coming from my dad's side, according to the DNA. And so, I mean, it just kind of blew my mind. As soon as I got the message, she was finishing her day at work, and I messaged her. I sent her my phone number. Call me as soon as you are free, and she did. And we talked and we connected, and it was just crazy how the dots connected, because I knew at one point my dad's family had moved from Indiana to Cleveland, Ohio, and that's where she was born. And it was amazing. And it took some months, and she was able to get her adoption records unsealed, and we were able to confirm she is the daughter of my father's youngest sister. And I love her to pieces. That's my Jazzy Jen, and she really is like a little sister to me. I'm 8 years older than she is, and I call her my missing piece. And one of the reasons why she's my missing piece is because she was able to find me through ancestry. She and I together then were able to fill in gaps, and I find out who there was an entire family of people who I didn't know where they fit in, and she was able to help me figure out where they fit in. And as a result of that, another one of our cousins, I was able to meet him today for the first time. And it was so much fun. It was kind of a comedy of errors at first. I had we've been texting and exchanging texts and communicating through Facebook and things like that for the last couple of years, but we'd never gotten down to actually meet up and sit face to face. And so I ran across him in a group on Facebook that he and I both turned out to be in, and I thought it was interesting that we both shared this particular interest, and started texting. And then Thursday he said, "Why don't we get together and have lunch or something? What are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "Oh, tomorrow? Well," and I was free, and so we set up a time and we set up a place. I texted him what I thought was the directions to the place, and we'd planned to meet the next day. Well, Friday comes. A couple of things that were going on here that were making me late. He said, "That's okay. I'm not there yet. I'm on my way." And then I text him, like, okay, I'm on my way now too. I'll be there in about 5 minutes. I get there and he's not there. Okay, so I text him and actually, I think at that point I called him and I said, "Where are you?" And he's like, "I'm at the restaurant. I'm outside looking for you." And I'm like, "Well, I'm outside and I don't see you." And then something says, "Ask him where he's really at." And so I did, and he was at the same chain of restaurants, but he was in another city about an hour south of me. He lives in San Diego and I live up in Riverside County. And yeah, I guess when I thought I was sending him the directions or the address directly to the restaurant where we were going to meet near my home. Instead, I just sent him a general link to the restaurant, and his phone took him to the closest restaurant to him. So we kind of scrapped the plans on Friday, and then we said, let's try again on Saturday. I can't remember. I think something happened Saturday. Something came up for him, and he had to cancel. Then we said Sunday, and then I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I said, let's try Monday. So today we finally did it. He came. We met up at the right restaurant, and I don't even know how to describe how it felt, you guys. It was it just felt right. And it felt good. It felt perfect. As soon as I saw him, I was like, that's my cousin. And I want to get permission from him, and then I want to share the picture. But I mean, I look at him, I'm like, he's my family. And it was just, I don't even know how to explain the experience, but it was absolutely priceless. And, we met in the parking lot and gave each other the biggest, longest hug. And it was like we hadn't seen each other in years or something. And this is our first time meeting. Yeah, I really wish I had words to adequately explain what that was like, but it was great. We had a really great time. We sat and we enjoyed some great Mexican food, and we talked. I didn't even realize we had been there almost 2.5, 3 hours, just talking and getting to know each other a little bit better. And it was just so relaxed and so natural and so normal, and it was great. It was great. And this whole adventure that I've been having with Ancestry it's been interesting. Some of it gets kind of hard, especially, finding out that so many of our loved ones and, our elders are gone already. And so we don't have the opportunity to sit down and talk with them and ask them all the questions that we'd like to and things like that. My cousin Jazzy, her mom is gone, and so she is not going to have the chance to meet her. Things like that really hurt. But then there's moments like today that we had that was really, really beautiful. And I'm grateful. Yeah, my DNA is in the hands of a corporation, and I don't know what they're going to do with it, especially in this day and age with 23andMe going under. I don't know, but at the same time, I do feel blessed that I did have the opportunity to find family using that technology. It's a mixed bag. I don't know. I'm not even going to weigh in on all my thoughts on that whole thing there, but I am grateful that I found my cousin and that I got to meet my cousin. And he likes hiking. I'm interested in getting back into hiking, and I'm hoping that together, we can build a nice relationship here, especially with him just being a few hours away. It was fantastic. I'd like to know if any of you have had any experiences, good or bad or otherwise, with Ancestry or any of the other DNA and family tree sort of websites. How you're doing with your research? Have you found it to be difficult, challenging? Until Jennifer, my missing link, found me, I kind of hit a wall and couldn't get any further. So let me know what challenges that you may have had with websites like there's Ancestry, 23andMe, and MyHeritage, I believe, is the other big one. And mention it in the comments and let me know what you think. And be sure to like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get all notifications to see when I've posted next. And sometimes I go live. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.